obsessed generation. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit in this training about the impact of all of this noise, not just in video games, but also in your day-to-day life, the way that you choose to allow technology to play a role. In fact, you always have an option, but one thing that I'm noticing more and more with students in this current generation is that there is a tendency to allow technology to constantly be a part of your life. Now look at this beautiful, beautiful day out here. Wow, huh? So we're in Cabo San Lucas right now, and you just couldn't ask for a more beautiful day. And yet, there are people right now on this ship who are down in what's called the Internet Cafe, and they're plugged in, man. They're plugged in. Now, technology can be either your friend or your foe, and it's up to you to decide how you're going to use it and how you're going to allow technology to impact your day-to-day life. Many students sleep with a cell phone literally on their bed, or right by their head, or right by their pillow, or on their nightstand. I want to caution you, there's been a lot of data lately actually, and people have mixed views on this, but a lot of people are suggesting that electromagnetic signals that are pulsating from those phones actually can have negative health effects. There are people who believe that these can even cause, over the course of time, some really negative health effects, including tumors. So I'm not saying that using your cell phone is going to give you a tumor. I'm saying, you know, not just to raise your grades and not just to come of age in a healthy way, but to make sure that you're using your technology mindfully. It's probably a great idea to not have it right next to you while you sleep. Try to get at least maybe 6 feet of distance between you and that piece of technology. And to understand that there is a time and a place to unplug. There's such a thing as just being, I mean, look at those people do not need to be on YouTube right now. They're having an actual life, right? So technology, I mean, I really understand the appeal of it, but I'm concerned because I see in the current generation, it's almost impossible for young people to imagine having a day or a week or a month unplugged. It's been an interesting week for me because you know, the internet that they do offer on this ship, they offer, it's, you know, $100 or more for a chunk of minutes that you can get onto the technology. And there are a lot of people who are more than happy to pay that, especially if they have work that they need to do. But technology is meant to be something that helps us in our lives, not something that controls us, that we feel compelled to do. And if you've ever had a sense of being obsessed or being almost unable to unplug yourself, unable to keep yourself in the real moment, in the present moment, that might be something to consider. So this little micro training, your word of the day is mindfulness. Pay attention to how much you're using your phone. How often are you texting? How frequently are you feeling the compulsion to check how many likes you've had on Facebook for something that you posted? Understand that really all of that is it's virtual reality. It's not real reality. Just because you have 1,000 friends on Facebook doesn't mean you have 1,000 friends, and I know we all know that. So invest yourself in things that are real. Invest yourself in things that actually bring you connection to things that are beneficial to you. And I think that's going to make a huge difference in the quality of your life, as well as your ability to focus. There's a lot of information out there. In fact, I'm almost done writing my book called Serving Students, Saving Schools. And in this book I have a whole chapter on technology. And there's a lot of data out there that suggests that students are actually having a much more difficult time maintaining focus over an extended period because of this instant gratification that has become part of the hardwiring of the way that life nowadays is lived very often, which is on the phone, on the texting, on the cell, on the internet, on Facebook, on YouTube, the TV playing in the background, and who knows what else going on. So think about your relationship with technology. Think about living a real life as often as possible, letting technology help you in your real life, not allowing technology to steal your real life from you and put you in a position of being out of balance and almost like a slave to your technology. Get it away from your head, get it off your body, carry it in your backpack if you're going to carry it. When you've got it plugged in at night, plug it in further away from your bed. Better safe than sorry. I'm no scientist, I'm no technologist, but I can tell you this. My girls have been told, and in fact we even bought these little electromagnetic, they're called dots, and it basically is a little piece of technology that sits on the phone and is made to cancel out some of those emissions. So I think better safe than sorry. I think that technology is a lot of fun. That room in there with all those video games, I was in there the other day with my youngest daughter. We had a good time. But then we left, and then we went for a walk, and we went down to a beach, and we did things that were real. So keep it real.